Every growing company eventually hits the same moment. It's when revenue is up, the team is bigger, and the need for execution is becoming chaotic. But as we lead and need to lead with growth, it seems like a moving goalpost. Leaders start asking questions like, can we actually handle the next stage? What breaks if we keep growing? How can we fix it before it's too late? I'm Mike Carpenter, the founder and chairman of XFactor.io and venture partner at Lightspeed. Over the years, I've seen companies scale into chaos and other scales into confidence. The difference usually comes down to one thing: predictable revenue. Easy words to say, not easy tasks to execute. So in this video, I'm going to break down what predictable revenue really means, the elements that create it, and the path to start improving it in your own business. What does predictive really mean? Predictive revenue turns your business growth from a gamble into a system. When revenue is predictable, you stop guessing about what deals are real, which pipeline is noise, and where the next dollar of growth will come from. That clarity changes how your business operates. Hiring becomes less risky, marketing spend is easier to justify, and leadership has a space to make bigger decisions about new markets or team expansions. In my experience, through years of executing this, building predictable revenue usually comes down to three elements inside the business. Number one, your go-to-market motion is simple. Predictable revenue starts when your team clearly understands how deals actually happens. In companies with predictable revenue, the path from first conversion to a closed deal isn't mysterious. Everyone understands where leads come from. They understand how prospects move through the pipeline, and they understand what needs to happen for a deal to close. Number two, revenue operations are disciplined and connected. Revenue requires every revenue team to operate from the same source of truth. You've seen the opposite of this play out. Sales has one version in the pipeline, marketing has another version, lead quality and leadership is trying to forecast based on incomplete information. One simple way to fix this is to bring your sales, marketing, and customer success leaders into the same room and define your pipeline stages together. Agree on what counts as a qualified lead. Agree on what turns that lead into a real opportunity. And agree on what has to be true for a deal to be considered likely to close. Once everyone is working from the same playbook, forecasts get more accurate, pipeline reviews get simpler, and leaders can focus on improving the systems behind the numbers. Number three, the buyer's behavior starts to show patterns. Predictable revenue happens when you can clearly see how buyers actually make decisions. Early on, many companies assume every deal is unique. One closes quickly, another drags on for months, and a third stalls with no clear explanation, or maybe even no documented explanation. But over time, strong revenue teams begin to see patterns in buyers' behavior. This is where the power of data can become magic, the magic you're looking for. If you want to improve your revenue, forecasting quickly starts with these two steps. Number one, simplify your pipeline stages, reduce the number of stages, and clearly define deals to move forward for your team in forecasting from the same assumptions. Number two, study your last 10 to 20 closed deals. Look at where they came from, how long they took to close, what signals appeared before they accelerated. You can spot patterns that make future revenue easier to predict. In my final thoughts, I want to address a tech trend that's being very distorted. Executives are demanding employees to utilize AI in their business. You see it in the press, you see companies talking about it, you've heard it from your leaders. Everybody wants to understand what AI can do to increase productivity. What I outlined earlier are best practices. Let's now talk about where these cheat codes to success can be discovered and where the gaps lay in this approach. I see companies deploying all types of homegrown AI, leveraging Claude, ChatGPT. These are nothing more than a mirror or a potentially distorted mirror into your data. They're being used as sort of spreadsheets to quickly access data across disparate systems. However, true AI needs to simulate cause and effect. It needs to provide probabilities. It needs to give you options, and it needs to be secure. This isn't done with quick AI systems that are littered with drift and hallucination, that doesn't share the methodology and probability of success. Let me tell you, it's dangerous. The people implementing these quick AI systems are eager and smart, but novice AI users, not experienced, seasoned AI engineers. Typically, what you see is sycophantic type answers coming back through AI. What you need is cause and effect and understanding the methodology to ensure that you are not getting a distorted mirror view of the data you're looking for. At X Factor AI, we offer a business class solution using the wealth of data generated in your sales process with hundreds of years of experience from operators that are mapping cause and effect. Professional AI engineers, cause and effect based AI methods. We create streamlined, closing, predictable revenue and help you turn the siloed data and scattered passion platforms into a symphony of growth. If you found this helpful, subscribe and stick around for more conversations like this. I'm about to get deep into this area, and it's something we all need to hear. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.